Hey, bruh, I be getting disassociated every now and then. Depersonalization, derealization, both of them all the time. What the fuck is going on in my mind? I think I might have a gluten allergy, bruh. I think I might even have celiac disease, bruh. Oh shit. What the fuck? This motherfucker got celiac disease? Oh, by the way, it's March 4th. I'm almost to 28,000 subscribers. I'm like 100 away from 28,000 subscribers, so I'll just say that. For the future, you know. But, you know, what is a fella to do who got all them problems? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what the hell I'm doing. I found out by looking on Reddit that some people, this motherfucker had celiac disease, and so anytime he ate like way too much gluten, he would get these like visual hallucinations and distortions and shit, which is kind of crazy to think about. I had some 2 mornings ago, which were fucking terrible, and I recently posted the whole the mental breakdown thing, and I've stayed away from gluten for 2 days, and I've tried to maintain my regular sleep schedule. Already, brain fog gone. I feel I had a little bit of anxiety this morning, but it went away. I still get a little bit of depersonalization and stuff every now and then when I'm driving, but I've learned some tools to deal with that, such as one thing I really like is like the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method, which is basically just like look at 5 things, name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And it sounds dumb, but it actually helps me more than I thought it would. And then of course doing the deep breathing. Oddly enough though, sometimes the deep breathing makes me feel even more dissociated, like makes shit feel a little extra weird. But yeah, if you're dealing with any weird psychological symptoms, they could be due to things in your body, because your body and your mind are connected. Your body, your soul, and your mind are connected. I don't even know what the point of this channel is anymore exactly. I was just gonna do it to have content in the future of like the come up, you know, to document the whole process, see what happens. But now I just want to get used to talking to a camera, because I need to get better at it. So now I'm just like, now I want to upload one every day, but what the fuck am I supposed to talk about, bro? I know nobody don't want to see me just driving, talking about this and that, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. Maybe there's some weirdo out there who does. And if you do, I'm sorry I called you a weirdo. I ain't mean it, bro. It was a joke. Stop getting so worked up over a fucking joke. I was kidding. This is gum. I like gum, okay? Alright? I fuck with gum. She'll panic like gum. I said gum, not cum. I said she'll panic like gum. I just had to clarify because it sounded to me a little bit like I said cum, but I didn't. I said gum. I like to cum, but not like... That would be cool to be able to ejaculate without anything coming out. No cleanup. Well, this shit's like sticky and just kind of gets... It's like extremely sticky, which is the crazy part. And makes it extra annoying. Is that a copper? Uh-oh. No, there's a Ford. That's not a Dodge. I'm good. Why the fuck do, like, all cop cars, why are they Dodges? See, I guess for this channel, it's gonna be more of an exercise than me talking to the fucking camera, and also updating on what's going on with the YouTube career. I guess some of my thoughts about it right now is just, you know, I did speedrun shit for a minute. That was nice. That was nice. It's going along. I hate doing it. What's that? And hopefully that goes good. And hopefully some of these other content ideas that I have in mind do better. into speed runs, and then I won't have to do as many speed runs. But all I want is to like be big enough where people watch me just to watch me make music. You know, where they see a video, they see my face on there, and it's like, I don't give a fuck what this guy's making. I want to watch it because it entertains me. That would bring me much joy, because I do enjoy making music. So making videos of making music is just fine and dandy to me. That's okay. That's not that big of a thing. When it becomes an issue is when I'm trying to recreate popular songs for the sake of clout. That's what I don't like to do. Rah! I don't like to do that. Rah! Tim Robinson, that's where that's coming from. I was searching for it in my brain. I was like, I'm channeling a personality right now. Well, which one is it? Which personality is it? I'm not a stupid fucking idiot. That's Tim Robinson. Bro, that show, what's that show called? I Think You Should Leave. Not you. You stick around. Stay with me, baby. Come along for the ride. Me and you, I can see us together on a surfboard, going through the Milky Way, just checking out the stars, baby. Maybe smoking a little bit of ice. I mean, not I don't do that. That's not what I meant. I was trying to think of a random thing we could be smoking, and because I don't do druggies, but there was like, I mean, I've done druggies before, you know what I'm saying? But not, oh my god, YouTube's just gonna delete this channel probably, but fuck it. See, there we go, channel gone. Speed limit's 55 miles per hour. I don't think so, buddy. I'm going 63. I'm going 63 and a 55, because that's 8 above the speed limit. Just enough where it doesn't justify pulling me over. Which is crazy. Bro, I read 1984 and it freaked me the fuck out. It freaked me the fuck out. It freaked me the fuck out. Ah! I'm not a stupid fucking idiot. Oh man, the hopelessness in that book. It was just like, it was just straight fucking hopelessness. It was so sad. It was so sad. If you got Audible and you can get the dramatization of it, oh boy. Oh, it was so good. Andrew Garfield plays Wilson, and the audio production quality, so it's magnificent. But yeah, I've heard about that book for a long time, and I was like, I get it, some type of government conspiracy, the government's controlling us. Okay. And then one day I was like, you know what, it's time. I need to read 1984. But I ended up listening to the dramatization of it, so I guess it's not exactly the same, but pretty close. And wow. First of all, I was hooked the entire time. I was like, come on, Wilson, you can do it. You can take over the fucking the party or whatever. And I knew he shouldn't have talked to, hold on, just let me know. I mean, let me let you know. If you're watching this, you haven't read the book and you plan on reading the book, you should not continue, because I'm gonna give away spoilers, because I have to. But yeah, whenever he saw O'Brien and he was telling him about the stuff and like, and making an excuse for him to go to his apartment and shit, I was like, ah, shit, don't do it. But I was kind of thinking Julia was part of the party, sort of, but then, I don't know, she did a lot of incriminating things, so I was like, maybe not. But man, when he went to O'Brien, I was like, uh-oh. But I was hoping O'Brien was not gonna do that, and like, man, it's so fucked up. The way the book ends is just, it just leaves you with this dark feeling of just bitter wasteland hopelessness, and it makes you feel scared that you're being manipulated. And I guess, I mean, we are. I mean, commercials manipulate you, movies manipulate you, musicians manipulate you. I manipulated people, you manipulate people, we all manipulate people. It does happen. And there's certain mechanisms in our brains that allows it to happen. But anyway, but that level of brainwashing with the whole rats, where he's in room 101. By the way, I really love the song Room 101 by Gray, and now I understand the lyrics on a whole nother level, and I'm like, but man, just the intense brainwashing and seeing Wilson break, and then Julia turns over on Wilson also, and then the conversation they have at the end of the book. It's like, just because that happened, why couldn't they just be like, hey, of course I was gonna flip on you like that, because like they were, you know, it's like if you're drowning, you know, you're gonna fucking use the other person to try to get above water. It just happens. It happened to me. I tried to save my brother from drowning. He fucking, and I got underwater, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Which is why before I went out to try to save him, I kept yelling, swim, bitch. But he was a kid, and he wasn't very good at swimming. Neither was I. And then when I got out to where he was, I was like, oh, this is why he can't swim. This shit crazy. We almost died that day. But anyways, but then just the way that Wilson and Julia talked at the end, how they were like, just, you can't go back after that. Who says that? Why is that a rule? You could go back. They could just have a conversation like, hey, that's just human nature. It's the party trying to control us with our own human nature. Why don't we just, I'm sorry I told them to kill you, but that's what it is. We eye for an eye, we did it to each other. It cancels out. Everything's fine. We can still be together. And then him shouting, I love Big Brother at the end. Oh man, that one fucked with my psyche for a minute. I need a good old palate cleanse. I need a good old palate cleanse after that one. I need my palate to be cleansed. Somebody get this palate and cleanse it. Would you come over here and cleanse my palate, baby? I need my palate cleansed with something salty. I need some salty palate cleanser. I've also been on Time Left, which has been pretty cool. Oh, this is the Chill Panic Diaries. This doesn't even have to be for the point of anything. This can literally be a video diary for after I die. That would be fire. You looking at this when I'm dead? Is you? What did I die of? Let me guess. Hold on. It was either plane crash, some obscure form of cancer, or it was heart disease. It's got to be one of those three things. Or something weird. I'm hoping it's just in a weird, sudden way where I don't feel it, and it's just... But anyways, oh yeah, I joined this app called Time Left, where you go out to dinner with random strangers, and it was really cool. The people were really nice, and it's new enough to where all the hot guys haven't got on there yet, so there's still hope for the little guy. And I mean, I guess I could be hotter if I went out more and worked on my personality, but that's, you know, I'm a single dad. How the fuck am I supposed to go out more? I'm already going out once a week. That's about as much as I can afford to. But anyways, it's been nice. It's like, there's a different vibe with it than just going to a club, because everybody's there for the same reason. I feel like secretly everybody's there to date, but nobody will admit it. But I think that's why they're there. That's kind of why I'm there, because I want to... It's sort of like a... It's like I'm here, here's Time Left, and there's dating. It's like a transition point into dating. It's like getting comfortable talking to strangers again, because it's difficult when you haven't been doing it for a while, and it's a really good environment for that, because you're around people who you know for sure want to be talked to, because that's what they joined the app for. So it's a cool concept. And the last dinner, it went okay, and it went decently. There wasn't much attraction between me or the women that were there. And there was this one dude. It was me, one dude, and two girls. It was almost like it was a double date, but we were all single. Well, no, actually, he's got a wife. But I will say it was cool talking to people like outside of who you would normally talk to. That was interesting and fun. But I was disappointed in myself, you know? I learned all these things with like RSD and stuff like that. Like, I love Owen Cook, and it makes me feel like I've got a grasp on this and I understand it, but implementing it is just like a whole nother thing in general. And don't make fun of me, imaginary people that I'm making up that are making fun of me for that. I admit that I desire to be better at communicating with the opposite sex, and that's okay. And if you struggle with that, you should also be okay with admitting that you struggle with it and getting better at it. And otherwise, you're just going to suck at it forever if you don't admit there's a problem. And it feels like there's some innate shame in wanting to be good at talking to women or whatever. And that's what I love about the RSD stuff and the Owen Cook's like philosophies about it and everything, because it's not solely focused around like, oh, say this certain thing and then the woman will be attracted to you, and try to fuck with her woman mind until she likes you, even though you're not a cool guy. Just fuck with her woman mind with manipulative tactics. That's how people look at it, and that's not how it is. It's more of like just become a better, more attractive person is the whole fucking premise of it. You start talking to more and more people, and you get better at talking to people. And that's a good thing, because when you get better at talking and leading conversations, and that people are craving that, they need that, because, and it's not leading in a way where you're like an asshole, like, I'm the leader, I'm the one to trust. It's leading like you accept the burden of the conversation. The conversation like doles out, and you don't just stand there going, you're like, oh shit, the vibe's dying. Okay, well, I'm gonna reinvigorate it. And people appreciate that, because then it's a better vibe. So it's like, it's a good thing. But we're just so conditioned to not be that way. And it runs so deep, it's so hard to change. But it can be changed, because many a men, many a women have done it. So it's definitely possible. I'm waiting in fucking line to pick my child up at the school. School taking too long. I ain't got no AC. It's getting hot in here. Bro, it's getting hot as hell in here. Just get me out of here. Get me out of this vehicle. Get me out of this goddamn vehicle. My poor daughter. There's no counting how many times I've probably embarrassed her. Appreciate you, man in the sweater. Man in the sweater was just directing traffic. Line's not nearly as long as I thought it was. We almost there. I'll give it about 5 more seconds for this video to be over. Actually, I'll end the shit right now.